Hooray for Hollywood! Oh, hello there. How are you? I'm Stan the Movie Man, and this is my review of Don't Breathe. It stars Jane Levy, Dylan Minnette, Daniel Zovatto, and Stephen Lang. It is the story of a trio of young home robbers. One of them, Alex, played by Dylan Minnette, his father works for a home security company. So that gives Dylan access to the keys of the home as well as their security codes. He and Money, Daniel Zovatto, played by Daniel Zovatto, along with Rocky, played by Jane Levy, and Rocky and Money are a couple. They go to these homes, break in, steal a bunch of stuff that they can pawn, and then they set off the security system as they are leaving. That way it doesn't look like somebody with inside knowledge has broken into the house. Now, they hear about this one particular house that is occupied by a blind Iraq veteran who is only referred to as the blind man in the movie, played by Stephen Lang. The blind man had a daughter who was killed who was hit by a car and killed, and the family of the woman who hit the little girl paid a large settlement to the father, the blind man. He now lives alone in this house in a neighborhood in Detroit where all the other homes around it are abandoned. So Alex, Rocky, and Money decide to break into this house and look for all this cash that he supposedly has on hand, not realizing the blind man is far more of a danger to them than they could possibly ever guess that he might be. The movie is relentless in how it creates and builds tension. Something that's shown quite a bit in the trailer is a segment where everybody is in the dark, and because the blind man is used to being in the dark, he is at a significant advantage. That scene is very, very tense. The whole movie, once the trio breaks into the house, is pretty much, you're constantly in a vice, so to speak. You're constantly being squeezed and prepared for something terrible to happen. And at times, it pays off with something terrible. But sometimes it isn't as bad as you might think it could be. But that just sets you up for the next terrible thing that's about to happen. It's a really good thriller. Kind of a haunted house vibe to it, but the haunting isn't a ghost, it's the blind man. And there are layers upon layers of things going on in the house that do not present themselves right off the bat. I really enjoyed Don't Breathe, and that's why I'm giving it 5 stars. Go to StanTheMovieMan.com to read my complete review. You can follow me on Twitter at MovieManStan and send any emails you might want to StanTheMovieMan at Comcast.net. Till next time, later.